Welcome to U.S. Citizenship Study Guide. Ready to become a U.S. citizen? Our channel provides expert guidance to help you pass the U.S. citizenship test with ease. From studying for the civics and history questions to practicing your English skills and preparing for the naturalization interview, we cover every aspect of the process. What you'll find on our channel: U.S. Citizenship Test practice questions, detailed civics and history lessons, English reading and writing test prep, step-by-step N400 interview and application guidance, real-life USCIS interview and Oath of Allegiance clips. We're here to guide you through the entire naturalization journey, from filling out the N400 form to taking the Oath of Allegiance. Subscribe for updates and pass the test with confidence.
Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who was the first president? George Washington. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who vetoes bills? The President. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. Who does a U.S. senator represent? All people of the state. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What is the capital of your state? What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Name your U.S. representative. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Who is the governor of your state now? In what month do we vote for president? November. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. How many amendments does Constitution have? "27". What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who vetoes bills? The President. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean.